One player that your club should sell and one player they need to sign. Up next, we've got Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. Starting then with Newcastle. In terms of who they should sell, I'm going to go for Will Osula. I like Osula. I think he's a very strong player, a good player. But ultimately, he's sat behind Wissa and he's sat behind Walter Marder. So, do Newcastle bank the cash and go and get 15 or so million, maybe a bit more? Or do they loan him out and see how he does? I think either option is fine. They don't need to necessarily sell him, so wait for a good offer to come in. If it doesn't come in, look to loan him out to a low-end Premier League team, maybe like a Burnley, for example, a Sunderland even. Sunderland, yeah, okay. May have actually just forgot the club that I'm talking about there, which is Newcastle. Definitely not Sunderland. But go and loan him out to maybe a Leeds, a Burnley, or a top-end championship team and let him show his stuff. The lad needs minutes. Let him go and get it. Well, as for who they should sign, then I'm going to go for Matteo Guendouzi. He's now playing his football at Lazio in the Serie A, and he's having a decent season for them. But the reason why I've gone for Guendouzi is because I look at centre midfield as a position that needs more depth. So Newcastle fans, let me know in the comments, where do you see the squad needing improvement? And where do you think you're lacking in depth? I've gone for centre midfield because I feel as though Bruno is great. Sandro Tonali is great. Joelinton is good. But ultimately, if those players get injured, you're relying on Lewis Miley and Joe Willock, which ultimately is not quite good enough. I know Ramsey can play there, but for me, he's more of a winger. He's more of a winger, less of a midfielder. So Guendouzi offers a lot for you in centre midfield. He's tall, he's physical, he'll get up with the fans as well. So I just feel as though this move would make a lot of sense. He's not going to come in at the start straight away, but if he can dislodge Joelinton, who says no to that? I think he's proven experience. Why not go and get him? As for Nottingham Forest, who they should sell, I'm going to go for Chris Wood. Now, Chris Wood, for me, had a great season last season, is a very decent Premier League striker in terms of the low-end Premier League clubs, but ultimately, I feel as though Forest, they want to go a bit further. Chris Wood has fallen out of favour. Go and cash in, get a bit of money for him. He's getting on now. Get him off the books and go and maybe get someone a little bit younger. Maybe even get no one at all, because you've got some good strikers there at the moment. A few injuries have hampered you, yes, but ultimately, Chris Wood, for me, not the man you need to drive you forward now. And who they should sign? Well, I'm looking at Douglas Luiz. Make it permanent. I'm a Villa fan. I absolutely love Douglas Luiz, and I feel as though he really suits this Forest team. If Elliot Anderson does leave, which is widely reported from many media sources, then Douglas Luiz, you can't let him slip through the fingers as well. Forest are at a very pivotal point in terms of their recruitment, where they are in football at the minute. Got to get it right, and I think Douglas Luiz is a fan favourite and makes a lot of sense. So if you've got, a little bit of money to spend this window, go and spend it on Douglas Luiz. Secure him for the long term.